What is up with the squad? It's your favorite 19 with Uncle Tennessee's in the building. I got him in here. MJ Lover 23, Mr. Lover, Big Daddy and Long Dog himself. Man, we in the building, man. We gotta get to the shekels. We just a couple shekels. Y'all know what? Education, entertainment, information purposes only. If you need to use it, 1-800-GAMBLER. Call them, text them, pull up on their website. Hey, your peace of mind should be the first thing you worried about. MJ, man, what's happening?
They're trying to stop us. They are trying to stop us. Is it just me, or did you have YouTube go down for you at any time yesterday?
Oh, I don't know.
For like an hour maybe.
I don't know. I just seen Eddie Winslow extraditing him back to Michigan for a felony child support case.
Oh no.
That's what just popped up on my screen when I was trying to get to the best. It was like Eddie Winslow. Fuck, he was in there looking like Eddie Kane from Five Hearts. Yeah. I was trying to pull it up.
I wish raindrops would fall.
Oh, he brought it back. But it's how he started it up. My man saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It started from there. It went from there.
For you youngsters, it's 5 Heartbeats. Go back and watch the movie. It's a good movie.
Oh yeah, you probably don't know what we're talking about. So we gotta get to some picks. I think you said some games already started. Our apologies. We're being able to get out here to these picks.
Yeah.
But here we are now. Dodgers are already playing. What were these other picks with Seattle and them? Seattle them.
Let's go. Go Mariners.
Man, coming in the door, man. Y'all hit the like and the share. They both right there. Both there. MJ, you got picks. Let's go.
I got picks. So before we get into the picks fully, I'm just letting you guys know Cess and I have been formulating a plan. There's so many different things that we want to do and that we're gonna do. It may not all be at the same time, but we're gonna do it. We're with the latter picks will be dominating most of the weeks, just because I need you guys to get your shekel count up. We will be doing the 4-pack. 4-pack will be in effect most likely, hopefully before the ladies start playing college basketball. But if not, it's still going to be in effect. We have a new one that we've been kind of spitballing around. And it was the story itself, we'll tell it another time, but for the most part, it's turning 10 shekels into 300 shekels. And it's basically a multi-sport ticket that we put together. And like Seth says, we don't make no guarantees. But we'll put it out there for y'all to make your own decisions on it. So with that said, let's jump into the
only guarantee you got is it ain't no guarantee. Ain't no guarantee. That's the only thing I can guarantee. Ain't no guarantees up here. No, we talking about. Not
exactly. 100%. All right. Monday Night Football's coming up right around the corner. You guys got maybe just under 2 hours.
Thursday night.
Oh, what did I say? Monday?
Yeah.
My bad. Thursday night football. Pittsburgh goes into Cincinnati. I have a few, as you can see, I usually don't do the spread in the points, the totals, but I will say take the over in this one. This is a, no matter what the records are, this is a divisional rivalry game. So I said the over. So the score has to be anywhere. It has to be 21-24 for it to be an over. So just think about that. Make sure if you feel that this game is going to be a semi-high scoring, then take the over. If not, don't take the over. Real simple. Out of these picks for Pittsburgh, I think and we talked about this, Jaylen Warren keeps popping up, and he has a few different spots, but I think, and I don't think you can get it now. I think they raised it. It was 67.5 rushing and receiving yards. That was about 2 hours ago. Now I think it's up to like 75 and a half, something like that.
70 point. Last time I seen it was at 70.5.
70.5. So it's rising. So
that was on FanDuel.
get that combination and lock it in before it gets higher than that, because they know something that they're not letting on. So go ahead and take that one for Cincinnati. This is a really weird one, and I don't really do these, but this guy is really he's a good route runner, and I think he's still like the third or fourth receiver on Cincinnati. But let me see, Andre. I guess I want to say Andre Isivas, or is it? Because that is an I. That's not an L. It's Isivas. It's something like that.
Well, you get better than me because I would have called him Ichabus. Go ahead.
A long reception over 9.5 yards. That should be pretty easy. He might even get that in the first or second quarter. That's a good pick for that. Let's get in. Okay. Dodgers hosting Milwaukee Brewers. It's an Indian.
Some of these you're gonna say you can still do live bet, right?
Right, exactly what I was gonna say. Great minds think alike.
But this is the question. Though. Is there a platform that's better for in games? Like, or you still just shop around for the best line?
You still got to shop around for the best lines. It's so hard to some now, and you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's kind of some second level research I got to find out is who has the better customer friendly live betting options. So I'll find out who that is out of the 15 to 18 different shekeling sites that are out there. I'll find out. I'll get a top 3 so that you guys will know. I'm almost guaranteeing FanDuel is one of them, but I don't know that for sure. I'll let you guys know once I do the research on that for sure. But yeah, great question on that. I don't know if you'll be able, because I'm looking at it right now. I'm going in, seeing what the in-bet options look like on Bet365. And they're okay. Oh, one of the things too is that Bet365 actually lets you watch the game if you wagered on it, which is absolutely fantastic. You can do plate appearance. Do they get a hit? Do they strike out? Different things like that. Anything that says that lets you have an outcome for the entire game from that point, definitely take it. Mostly you're looking at hits like Edman has been pretty hot, so taking him for a hit in the game, even though he bats like 7th or 8th, isn't bad. Freeman for a hit or just to get on base, that's not a bad wager too. Of course, they have Ohtani going yard against the bullpen of the Milwaukee Brewers. Not too sure about that one, but total bases is still open. You can basically do almost all of the players, but they've locked out Teoscar Hernandez, Enrique Hernandez, Max Muncy, and Shohei. You can't bet them for bases. But you can do Jackson Chirios, William Contreras, Tommy Edman, Freddie Freeman, Andy Paez, otherwise known as Andy Pages, Will Smith. So you still have options when you go in there. You just got to be mindful of the matchups, right? You do your research on the bullpens. Brewers bullpen is okay, but they have given up key runs and hits late in games. So definitely take a look at that. But with that said, Tyler Glasnow, if you can get him for the 5.5 over 5.5 strikeouts, do it. Especially against the Milwaukee Brewers, he has a good matchup against them. Questions, comments, concerns?
No, I think we're good. Let's keep rocking. I don't see no questions, comments, concerns. Y'all put the and plus StreamYard's acting weird with the chat anyway. Y'all put the like and the share out there. They both right there. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. 5 of y'all share this thing out. Let them know we in here. Moving on. We're going to NLCS game 3, game 4.
Yeah. We got the ALCS. We're looking at the
game.
Seattle Mariners going in, or actually the Toronto Blue Jays coming in to Seattle to try to get game 4. It's 2-1 Seattle. Toronto woke up and beat the pants off of Seattle. I think it was 13-4 the other night. Seattle has a good matchup going here. They are favored in this game, which I'm not too surprised by. But I know Luis Castillo has a problem with the top 3 batters. So George Springer, Nathan Lukes, and Vladimir Guerrero, they are all candidates for home runs against Luis Castillo. George Springer, for one, because he's actually woken up, and I think he's had 2 home runs in the last 3 games. So that one will be a good, anytime home run pick. You might even be able to sneak in the first home run of the game, because all he needs to do is hit one out in the first inning at first at bat, and that one hits. Now, with that said, though, if we move over to Matt Scherzer, try to say that 3 times twice, Jorge Polanco is his bane of existence, but so is Cal Raleigh. Those who have not been paying attention, Cal Raleigh, home run leader, hit over 60 home runs this year. Had one yesterday. I think he had one the day before too. I'm trying to remember, but big long. So he's basically going to be able to hit the long dong shots. But he's Seattle's best home run threat. But you also have Jorge Polanco, good matchup against Matt Scherzer, and also Josh Naylor and Julio Rodriguez. So the 2 through 5 batters are going to be, or probably going to be, the difference in this game. You may be able to get a home run, maybe 2 out of one of those 4. So just be ready for that.
Okay.
Paris in the house. Hey, Paris. But what we're looking at here, so if you want to go a little bit lower than the home run, you can go. I anticipate this. Max Scherzer, he will give up more than 2 runs. 2 runs or more. He'll probably be in the game for about 4 or 5 innings. He should give up at least 2 runs before they lift him. And on the Seattle side, you can go with good old reliable J.P. Crawford. He should get on base somehow, whether it's a bunt single or, infield hit, or, maybe even a double down the right field line. Sticking with J.P. Crawford, he's one of the guys that went into the 14th inning in the series before, and basically got us our 10 shekels for 300 shekels win. So just to keep that in mind. Questions, comments, concerns?
Nah, I mean we got a lot of different sports on tonight. So got some Major League Baseball, game 3, game 4 is going on. Some college football on tonight, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit of college.
But I know we got some NFL football. So college football, let's go.
Yeah, college football. So we, what I was thinking is that I know this is weird to me, because I know that Florida State and Miami just had their game either last week or the week before. What I did not know is Miami's number 2 in the nation, and that is absolutely bananas. That has not been the case for, I would say, nearly a decade or more. So yeah, it's probably a good thing to start looking at Miami Hurricane football again, for nothing other than to see who is the next pro prospects are going to be. But in this matchup, one of the better matchups against Louisville, which is actually a rivalry game. I'm not sure why, but some people were saying it was. Carson Beck for 2 touchdowns or more passing. That it's minus 137, so it looks like it's actually one of the easier wagers that's going to happen. So definitely take that one. I think, we're looking at number 25, Nebraska, going into Minnesota. I didn't put any odds or totals or anything on that, just so I wasn't tempted to actually try to predict that. Javon Tracy for over 32.5 yards receiving at home. Nebraska's defense is pretty good, but I would actually looks like Milwaukee's actually trying to tie the game up. Ooh, triple by Milwaukee Brewers. I think 1 out. But with that said, that looks like it's the best bet. I would say, I know Dylan Raiola, the quarterback, he's gotten better from last year. I still don't trust him. So, but that's out there if you want to take it. Let me see. San Jose State goes into Utah State. I was looking at Javon Jacobs for a touchdown. He's looked like he scored 4 or 5 touchdowns in the last 4 games. So I'm going with the trends on that. That one looks kind of easy. I didn't have the actually I forgot to put the actual odds on that. I apologize for that. I'll put it in post. And then lastly, we're looking at University of North Carolina goes in to face California Bears. Not the same team, California, as they've been in the past. And UNC is run by your boy, good old. Why am I drawing a blank on his name? Who's the coach for Spygate from the Patriots? He's having a terrible season at UNC, but you know what? It was to be expected. When you're a new coach coming, I don't care how good of a coach. I don't care how many Super Bowls you have. If you haven't recruited the players that you're coming to coach, this is usually what happens. It's looking pretty messy for him, but. With that said, I would say go for Trond Grizel for over 3.5 receptions. Cal should actually be able to throw the ball all over the field. I think Grizel is like the first or second option on the team, so that one's pretty easy. I don't even trust Reitz Verhoff to make a field goal this game. I don't even know if they'll even get in position to do it. They're that bad this season, so take that. Take that.
All right. Who got coming up next? What's right there? We got NFL football. I don't know.
Hockey.
We got a lot of hockey coming up.
Hockey's back, baby. Hockey's back. I'm telling y'all, man. We are going to formulate something with hockey that people are going to wonder, why am I sheckling on hockey? They're going to wonder. And I'm going to be there to say nothing, because you're going to it's up to you if you're going to be getting hooked on the hockey, man, because hockey is a weird bird. I mean, it's almost like baseball, but then it's not. There's a few pathways that I'm going to be testing out again this season. But one of the pathways was shots on goal. Evidently, that is a hidden treasure. There's something to it, and there is a science to it, from what I understand from some of my hockey brethren. They told me there is an option that allows for you to be able to actually do better predicting on who's going to be getting the most shots on goal through the different shifts. Yeah, it's weird. It's semi top secret. I can't tell you much. But are you a Penguins fan, Paris? All right. Yeah. I go with. I still rock with Sid the Kid. He's still doing his thing. I think I saw him score the other night. So yeah, I still rock with him. Let's see. So let's get into it. New York Rangers go up against Toronto Maple Leafs. I thought that either one of these picks would be good, but I'm going with the points with Matthew Nyes. Points are easier than blocking the shots. Blocking shots is an art, and they are professionals, but it's not an exact science. Points you can score or you can assist. That's your option for points. That's why the odds are only minus 137. Nashville goes in to face the Montreal. What is the Montreal I knew it. Oh man, I'm gonna have to brush up on this nonsense again. Let's see. We're looking at let me see. There's Luke Evangelista or Cole Caulfield. You know what? And I'm not just picking this just because his name is easier to pronounce, but I would go with Cole Caulfield for shots on goal, 2.5 over 2.5 shots on goal, minus 137. Points for Luke as a right winger for Nashville. I think it's the Nashville Predators. They are not the best team in the world, so we'll take a chance on Cole Caulfield. I already have him in a round robin. I think I already put that in the mansion, but if I didn't, I will before the game starts. Seattle Krakens go in to face the Ottawa. I want to say Senators. Why am I always drawing a blank on these? But anyway, Brandon Montour, 2.5 goals. So this is what you call a trap shekel wager trap. Brandon Montour, shots on goal over 2.5. He's a defender, but in his last 3 to 4 games, he's hit that number, and all that tells me is that he's aggressive on the attack from the back, from the backside. I would say take this if you're trying to get different and actually put in a long shot ticket. Otherwise, take Jake Sanderson for over 1.5 blocks. Florida Predators face the New Jersey Devils. This one's semi-easy. Brad Marchand take the 0.5 over minus 129. Winnipeg Blue Bombers. No, that's the Canadian team. The Winnipeg Jets, which is very innovative. Philadelphia Flyers. So, and this you could actually take either one of these. The goalie's going to give up, at least 3 goals in this one. Winnipeg's very aggressive. But Mark Sheffield? It's not a field, it's Feld or something. Point. He's always around the puck. Doesn't matter when. Most of the time it's going to be an assist, but he does score at times too. So that's a good bet. Let me see. Colorado, the Avalanche faced Columbus Blue Jackets. I think they're the Blue Jackets. Nathan McKinnon, worst kept secret. I have him. His odds for a point is so low, whereas low is bad. It's like, you basically have to bet 100 shekels to win 110 shekels, that type of thing. I had to go with the goal because he's the leader in goals on the team, I think, or is number 2. It's one of the two. But plus 115, this will go along with the other long shot pick that I told you could take. Edmonton going in to face the New York Islanders. Tony DeAngelo, shots on goal 1.5. It's a little bit low, but I think he's averaging 2 to 3 shots per game in the last 5 games. So hopefully there will be shots. Those shots will be on goal and count towards our shekeling. And Vancouver Canucks go in to face the Dallas. Are they the Stars? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Wyatt Johnston, he kept popping out on my pick sheets as to get a point or more. So minus 137, that one's more of a good more of a laydown than Jake DeBruski. 1.5 shots on goal is pretty low too, but I would only take one or the other. And then, we got more. Boston goes in to face the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Jack Eichel, 2.5. That one's almost a laydown too, just because he's one of the more active players on the team. one of the more aggressive attackers on the team, so that should be pretty straightforward. We got Carolina going in to face the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Sebastian hey, I forgot what Cess called this dude last year, but 1 point or more. This was pretty straightforward too. But Alex Kilgore,
I didn't call him nothing.
You can't go
I didn't
wrong
call that
with
man
either
nothing.
one.
I read his name. It say Sebastian Aho. Sebastian Aho. Sebastian Aho. That's what it say. Sebastian Aho. What does it say? Aho, Aho. What does it say? You tell me. I don't know.
I don't know.
No disrespect. I didn't call him anything. I just read his name. I wasn't clear.
I know you just trying to pronounce it. I know. I'll find out tonight. I gotta find out. That's definitely gonna be on my note sheet. All right. In the last game of the picks, we're looking at the Pittsburgh Penguins going in to face Los Angeles Kings. Brian Rust for a point or more. There's 3 players for Pittsburgh that are forecasted to get a point or more in this game. I picked Brian Rust more or less because he was at the top of the list, but make sure you do your research before that game because there's a couple other people that might score. You can't. Kevin Fiala is kind of even though Kopitar is the more popular player, but Fiala to get a point, that seems like it's really simple. So I would look at him over Kopitar for that one. But those are your hockey picks.
That's a lot of hockey games, though. You can tell hockey is back.
Ain't it?
I guess NBA back off on Tuesday. I mean, but it's a lot of chances of some shekels. But after you get through all the hockey, I know him as MJ Lover 23. Mr. Lover and the moonshots of the day, baby. The moonshots of the day. What you got?
Yeah. All right. So the moonshots of the day, we're picking one of these right now. So Matt Scherzer is going to. I have to stick with that just because I know that this most likely is going to be another high scoring game. But I'm thinking the Seattle Mariners are actually going to take advantage of him early in the game. So take the earned runs over 1.5 for that minus 112.
What up, Key?
Key in the house.
Man, you a Penguins fan? Hockey be popping? Okay, Bears. I didn't know.
I know she like them hits. Boom.
Okay.
And the occasional fights.
Now, I mean, after you get a moonshot, it ain't too much left for you to get besides Big Daddy Long Dogs, extra long dog shots of the day, baby. The extra long dog shots of the day. What you got?
All right. So what I'm gonna do, and I know I would cheat and just go with Nathan McKinnon again. I know I had him up above, but we are going to go with Thomas Harley for an assist in Dallas. That game should be full of assist opportunities, plus 132. That will, if you take the 3 long shot wagers options that I gave you, that should actually come out to about, I think, 6 or 7 to 1. So make sure you go ahead and get them in before they start skating and start earning some shekels.
All right. I mean, we can't get out of here without giving y'all some Easter eggs. Gotta get to the Easter eggs.
The Easter eggs are back. So Easter eggs, we got I know we got Brady Boyd for under 6.5. I'm not sure why I put that on there. I really don't like doing unders, but since it's Thursday night football, we're gonna go with Jonnu Smith for over 24.5 receiving yards. Jonnu Smith, kind of neglected in the offense, but every other time Aaron Rodgers is in trouble, he can dump it off to Jonnu. All Jonnu needs is two catches, and he can get that 25 yards or more for receiving. So mark that down. What's up, Chuckenstein? Our linguistic. Oh, you were late. You're late, linguistics. We needed you earlier. Oh man, that's right. I got to put some 2 touchdown picks in for Monday Night Football. All right, I'll get that done right away. Kia High Life, I know you're listening somewhere.
Why do you keep wanting it to be Monday Night Football? It is Thursday.
I know. I started to say Monday night.
I gotta get some Monday Night Football picks in. No, Thursday. We trying to get the Friday
Thursday night football. I was thinking
on Monday.
Yeah, exactly. I still gotta get some anytime touchdowns for college football tomorrow. So yeah, that's gonna be a good one too.
Yeah, I think South Carolina back this week. Colorado is on bye, so should have some picks at least for the Gamecocks. I think we was on bye last week. So should have some Gamecock picks this week. What else you got before we go and get out of here?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess we have to talk to one of the wrenches in the mansion because nuptials week. What? Did I miss something?
Somebody getting married? Hey, somebody getting married in your family? Are you at a wedding or something? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Chuck and Stein. I'm not clear. I'm not clear right now, Chuck and Stein. You gotta let us know what you're talking about. Who nuptials?
We'll get to the bottom of it.
I'm not so clear.
Oh man, yeah, but we'll be good. So just keep in mind, 10 shekels for 300 shekels is coming up more often than not. Oh, cool! Congratulations on your nephew. Yeah. Well, we're gonna get that ironed out. Try to make that regular, maybe a couple times a week at least, in on the shows or on the picks themselves. So stay tuned for that.
Think we good? Think we clear?
Yeah,
I had to get in a couple more picks. So appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. If you did not hit the like and the share on the way in, hit the like and the share on the way out and hype this video. MJ, appreciate you. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Stay tuned. Talk soon. Cess Talks Sports. MJ over 23.